Hello. Welcome, whoever you are. I just thought we'd do a visit on a Thursday for a little bit, if anyone's around. And how is everyone today? Don't be afraid to come in, unless you like to lurk, which doesn't bother me a bit. Hi, Thelma. It's good to see you. I'm doing well. How about you, Thelma? Hey, if you haven't signed up for my giveaway, go into where it says 1,000 sub giveaway and just comment about anything. Because tomorrow is going to be the deadline, and then I'm going to do the giveaway on Saturday morning. Thank you. I had to shut my shade because it sure fades out. In fact, I just uploaded a video, and I think it's kind of faded because I had my shade open. Hi, Mike, and hi, Pam. Yeah, I thought I'd do this a little early. Well, it's early my time. It's 4 minutes after 4 Pacific time. Yes, Thelma, go in. I want everyone to sign up. And what the giveaway is one of my jeweled hearts. And there is a video showing them. So the person who wins gets to make their choice, which one they want. It's been a rough year. Yeah, I know how that is, Thelma. In fact, I'm sorry, I haven't even gotten over to watch you. It just seems like, well, I don't know where my day goes. Hi, Barbie. I try to get in and watch as many people as I can. And I've only been going to my son's 1 day a week, but I do computer work for him, plus everything I'm doing for myself. So I do the best I can. I do not know how to pronounce that beautiful name, A-N-G, or excuse me, A-N-J-O-U, I'll call you Jean. How's that? Welcome. So good to see you. And Violet, it's wonderful to see all of you. And like I said, anyone who hasn't signed up for my giveaway, please go over and do it. I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to see which heart they choose, whoever wins. And I'm going to use random comment picker. Thelma hired Robert to detangle jewelry. Oh, you know, excuse me, there are some days I don't mind detangling jewelry, but there are some days that I just, if the pieces weren't nice, I think I would throw them in the garbage can. And I use a needle, you know, with the small chain, and it seems to work pretty good, but it takes patience. So what's everyone doing today? It is Thursday, and I have just been sewing. I made a really quick video and actually been trying to go through my fabric. Not only addicted to jewelry, I'm addicted to fabric. And I have actually always been addicted to fabric all my life. I've been sorting jewelry findings from you know, Barbie, I'm gonna do a live auction on Saturday at 2 Pacific time. And I have some findings that I am going to, some toggles. I'll show you. I went through all these and, tried to take out broken or dirty or whatever, but the last stuff, I've got lots of them. The last box I bought had a lot of findings, and I kept a few for myself, but I don't make jewelry. I might repair something, so I'm going to offer that. Hi, Anita. Good to see you. Gosh, this must be a good time, because sometimes when I go later, it's hard to, I don't get Thelma in here, and I don't get Anita in here. It's good to see everyone. Anyway, and then I thought I would, on Saturday, I have a really good gemstone book that has all the descriptions and where the gemstones are actually located. And it's a great book, and I think I may put it in my auction. I have 2 gemstone books, and I really don't need 2 of them. Mike, I go through those jars. I mean, when I make up those jars, I make sure they're not tangled. I don't think anybody deserves to, unless you buy a craft box, I don't complain when I buy a craft box if they're tangled, because, that's just a fact of life. But I hate when I get something and it's all tangled. But although sometimes maybe that's the fun of unboxing them. I'm glad, Mike, you've always been happy with everything you've purchased from me. And that's good. I try. I'm not perfect, but I sure try. But I'm so behind in watching videos. I haven't gotten to Thelma's. I haven't gotten to Anita's. And I keep trying. No, keep the book and use it. Mike, I have 2 books, and I don't use both of them, and they're both really nice. I just haven't quite decided which one I'm going to put up on my auction, because maybe someone out there doesn't have one. And the writers of both of the books, one of them used to work for QVC, and the other one from Home Shopping. So they were both very, very knowledgeable, and they are the writers of each of those books. So, like I said, I'm going to offer one, and if no one wants it, fine, but I don't need to. Let's do what I do tonight. I posted. Yeah, that's why I chose this time, because I know, well, I don't know if anyone's coming on tonight, are they? Thursday's kind of a quiet. Thursdays and Saturdays are kind of quiet. I usually just do what I did tonight. Posted the gem on our Facebook group. Oh, but the stone ladies always come through for me. Yeah, I used to be really up on the gems, but over the years I've kind of done other things, and you know how you forget some of the things you learned. So I like to have a reference book, but I don't know. I don't worry about the gems and what it's made of. I like the appearance of it. Is it pretty? Is it made nice? I don't even care about hallmarks. Now, some of the things I sell on eBay people seem to care about the hallmarks. Those items always sell faster. But as far as my personal use, I like, if it's attractive, it's made nice, is all I care about. Yeah, these books have the common ones and the ones that are not so common, Mike. So it's really good to have a reference. Oh, Anita, you like those pillows? Yeah, I'm going to put them on my sofa pretty soon. And yeah, I love challenges, and making something out of little scraps In fact, the hardest one is going to be the one at the end because I'm saving the scrap pieces from each thing or item that I make. But I love making pillows. I just wish I had more room for pillows. Every once in a while I sell some, but I actually hoard them too. And in my small apartment, my closet's getting full of pillows right now. But I love making them. So I think I have enough fabric to make 2 more items. I've made 3 so far if you've watched the videos. I'm not going to name a name, but we all know our friend who just had a thyroid. Okay, I'm happy to say that she contacted me early today to tell me that the doc called. Oh, wonderful, Barbie. That's good news. I need to go in and watch your video and make a comment. Sometimes I'll do that like in the middle of the night when I can't sleep and I have my phone by my bed. That's wonderful. That's not cancer. I'm going to physical therapy for my legs because apparently I have lymphedema of all things. And it's helping actually. I have a lot of exercises and breathing exercises actually help too. So, but I've never thought too much of physical therapy, but it does work. And that's what I'm doing. Okay, Barbie, you can go ahead and delete it. At least we know now. And I knew she had surgery, but I wasn't aware that she was fearful of cancer. But I'm tickled that it's not. Yes, Mike. She's very creative. And, for me, sewing and crafts are very relaxing. If you're stressed or tired, I don't tell things when someone can. Yeah, we know that about you, Barbie. You're very respectful, very honest. Did you get your package from me yet, Barbie? You should by tomorrow if you haven't yet. I think last time I tracked it, actually, it said Friday. Yes, Barbie is, I can say, when something is broken or something she didn't detect, which, we can always miss something, she is instant refund. I think it should get there Friday from the tracking number, Barbie. I haven't seen too much delay in packages. Maybe a little, but not really. Hi, Hedrin. Good to see you. Oh, that's another thing. I love to do the junk journals. I just wish I had more time and I actually have a project in mind to actually do a DIY on junk journals too. I love doing them. The problem is I'm making them and I never have time to write in them. Your package to me, Josie, is in. Oh, okay. Yeah, I try to track, as much as I can. I try to track all the packages I ship out, make sure everyone's got them. And I think they're considering everything that's going on. I think it's not really bad. Once in a while, I think I had one package coming to me that was delayed. But I know my mail carrier showed me the back of his truck. He picks up my packages when he's on. I won't give them to the sub, but I give them to the regular mail carrier. And the truck was full of boxes because everyone's ordering online. Yeah, Amazon, my son does a business on Amazon, and because he has a business and he's a seller, and they're about 3 weeks behind. So, and it just is happening with a lot of work just being done online. But I think things are starting to open up, so they should move a little faster. I'll get one from Barbie on Saturday or Monday. That's always exciting to. Let's see, I got one yesterday from Jennifer and just absolutely loved them. And I have one coming from Barbie, I know. Another contrast book for my grandson, and it arrived in a couple. Yeah, it depends where they're coming from. Yeah, and I think even with Amazon, see a lot of the sellers, they send their merchandise to Amazon, and then Amazon ships them out. Now, some sellers don't, so I think you get those faster, but Amazon's just overwhelmed right now. But they'll catch up. Like I said, I think even California finally, our governor is starting to open things up. But it hasn't really affected my lifestyle that much. I don't really go anywhere, so other than to the store shopping. So I haven't been. I think the only thing I don't like is a stupid mask. Flashcard. Yeah, Pam, I was watching that video of yours, and I like that idea. I have to try that. Yeah, they're getting better here. You know what's really hard? I have to wear a mask when I go to physical therapy. And it's hard doing those breathing techniques with the mask on. It's just, hard to breathe, actually. And I'm claustrophobic, so, it's really fun wearing the mask. Pink, purple, too. So that's a good idea, Mike. I would check with her. Sometimes she's behind, though, and as long as you're not in a hurry. But yeah, she does a beautiful job. I just never can afford to buy any of her jewelry. It's kind of out of my budget. Yeah. Anita, have you gone out of the house yet? People have been in the hospital due to yes, and Anita, there's been a car accident, like a fatal one, and I heard that a jogger was jogging with his mask, and he had a heart attack. And he was a young person, so the mask. And if you're outside, I see no reason, if you're not around people, if we have to worry about the air outside, then we'll be all dead anyway. Fresh air is good for us. And like I said, as long as you're not around people, I won't wear a mask outside. I wear it in the store, and as soon as I get in my car, I take it off. Yeah, Anita, that's all I do. I go to Walmart, Big Lots, Dollar Tree, grocery store, and my son's house, and because I can work from the computer, so this is no different of a lifestyle for me. But I do. My heart goes out to the people who are used to, socializing, and my grandkids do school on the computer at home, and I guess tomorrow is the last day of school, so they're pretty excited about that. It's much easier. Yeah, I like that, Pam. That I was watching that new technique. I have to try that. Like I was saying, I love making the junk journals, and I've got, let's see, 4 or 5 now. And I've been putting like special cards or you know, poems and stuff, but I haven't had the time to actually write in them. Now, Pam, do you do you like have one for yourself that you actually make notes and write special things in them? I thought I would do that, but so far I haven't found the time. But I have to say, I love making them, and I never thought I would. I really didn't. First time I heard the word junk journal, I thought, what the heck is a junk journal? And I don't know. So sometimes you just have to try something before you decide you don't like it. Because it is fun making them. And then excuse me, I do like scrapbooking, and that I haven't had time to do in a long time. But I started a scrapbook for each of my grandkids. And I started them, you know, with the very first pictures at birth when they were very, like a month old. Yeah, the mask really, and my allergy, you know, I have allergies, and my allergies are worse since I've had to wear a mask. Uh, I don't know if Pam sells any of hers. I haven't sold any of mine. I've kind of thought about it, but I don't know. Since I'm pretty new at it, I'm not sure mine were perfect enough to sell. I'm kind of hard on myself, you know, if it's not just perfect, but I may, you know, if somebody wants one, or if like they tell me the theme. I have a Christmas one, more of, and you know, I love the Victorian era. Um, that's my favorite. And I will, like I said, I'll do another video. If you go back and look at some of my videos, I did 2 or 3 on junk journals. And you know, if somebody wants a hobby and they have some free time, especially now, you know, when I've been to Walmart the last 3 times, they hardly have any fabric at all left. Their craft department, you know, the little bottles of paint that we buy for 50 cents each, totally, there was 2 bottles left out of hundreds that they usually have. So everybody's hoarding craft supplies and fabric. Not yet so far. Or sold. Oh, that's wonderful. May I ask Pam how much you sell them for? Or because you know, I've looked on eBay and there's all sorts of prices from I don't know, $20 to $150. So you know, it depends what you put into it, how much, or then it depends on the individual seller. That, like I said, I think my very first one, I sewed the pages together. But I've learned, you know, I'm learning new techniques as I go along. But I think, Pam, I think you've been doing this longer than me with the junk journals. So you probably are a little more efficient with it. But I love it. Oh, you're doing a lot of commission journals. That's wonderful. That is fabulous. You know, I sell some of my sewing, like my makeup bags and pillows and pillowcases and that type of thing. Totes, tote bags. And I wanted to do a makeup bag sale one of these days, and it seems like I at least want to accumulate 10 or 20, and I end up selling them before I ever accumulate them for an auction. But that is neat that you do that, because I know your junk journals are really great. Anyway, I have, even if I never sell any, I enjoy them. I have fun with them, and we have to enjoy something that we do. So I hope if anyone has some free time, that Saturday you'll come over to my auction. You're welcome. You don't have to buy. Just be there and make a comment. They range from 45 to 300. Oh, wow. That is fantastic. How long, Pam, how long does it usually take for you to make one? Oh, Fugos, Avon, yeah. You like to buy Avon, Mike? I used to years ago. That was all I bought was Avon. Yeah, 5 o'clock your time. My auction is 2 o'clock Pacific time. That's what I did last week, and I found it was a pretty good time for everyone. And we should have a lot of fun. I'm going to try to, like I said, have a variety of things. And I have a box of jewelry. It should be in tomorrow too. So I'd like to add some new things in the auction. And I'll be honest, the reason why I started doing auctions because I need watch hours to be monetized. So I should have started sooner. But I'm halfway there with my hours, so. Oh, that's good, Mike. Yeah, years ago when when I was going to nursing school, I had a neighbor who actually was going over to the college for a couple of courses, and I used to give her a ride, and then she gave me fantastic. She sold Avon to me at her prices that she had to pay, and so I had a lot of Avon at that time. I'm still a newbie compared to the creators. Joe, you are great in the fabric crafts. Fabric is, the fabric has always been, I started sewing when I was about 8 years old. And I have to say, I can look at a piece of fabric and visualize in my mind exactly how it's going to look. And I love that. But you wouldn't want me to paint a picture or do a sketch because I'm terrible. I can't paint or stick people. Hi, Sandy. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's had time to go and watch I think Anita watched it. My makeup bag that I made out of the dumpster fabric. I am just having so much fun with that because it's more of a challenge. What can I do with all these pieces? And actually they were all strips. So you kind of have to get a little creative with it, but I'm having fun. But like I said, I can pretty much look at fabric and design it in my mind. From a week for a small one, the big one takes, about a month. Yep. That's like my jewel hearts. It takes time. Now, the only problem with that, I usually set it on my table. And I'm so addicted to doing it. I'll start going to bed and then I think, oh, well, I can glue a few more pieces. And I end up working another hour. But I love doing it. So, and that with the giveaway, someone's get to choose one of my hearts, and I hope they will enjoy it. I certainly enjoy making them. I actually have one on my living room wall in the shadow box. So, and then I made the jewel crosses. So I want to start another one of those projects. I haven't decided yet just what. If I'll make something besides a heart or a cross and find another type of wood piece that I want to make. Oh, the Snickers makeup bag. Yeah, that was fun, the Snickers. Yeah, and I take pictures of everything I make. I decided a long time ago I would take pictures of all my creations, and then when I get too old to do it, I can sit and look at my scrapbook. But that'll probably be the last thing I give up, is because I've sewed since I was a kid. And as long as my eyes hold out and my hands, um, I love sitting at the sewing machine and sewing. And at one time, I used to make all my own clothes, but it's not worth it anymore. The price of fabric, and you can buy clothes a lot cheaper than making them, actually. And I don't know, it's not, I like more crafty creations instead of making clothes. But I used to make a lot of suits and stuff. So, Anita, you haven't done any more YouTube auctions, have you? You're just doing eBay and Etsy. I remember I was inspired when you were doing jewelry auctions, and I remember they were $13 a lot. And you did your video, and then we'd go on eBay and purchase. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Oh, you're only doing Etsy now. You're not doing eBay. Hi, Robin. Good to see you. I actually, eBay has picked up for me with, especially with selling fabric. You know, everybody's either making projects because they're bored at home or they're making masks. So I've been selling quite a bit of fabric. Like I said, I'm a hoarder of fabric, and I actually did sort fabric this morning. I sell on my website and Poshmark and locally. Pam, if you don't mind, you can put your website in. I would love to go and see what you have. Oh, okay. I'll go on your, we can all go on your videos and get the link. I did not know that you had a website, but that's great. How's Robin today? Robin does so many fantastic videos unboxing jewelry. And I love that your husband helps you. That is really neat. I think it's nice when you know, involve your husband, and a lot of men like jewelry too. And with as much as you do, you know, I know it's time consuming, very time consuming. I plan on getting my jewelry together and tomorrow for Saturday's auction. So yeah, yeah, he seems very calm, Robin. Like he's not minding it at all. He's enjoying it. Yeah, Mike, she does a great presentation. Um, her hands are so nice looking, and her voice is very calm and smooth. Yeah, Barbie, that's how I agree. And that's what makes it nice. My voice gets kind of loud, and with my allergies, and I blame it on the latter part of my nursing career. I worked in nursing homes, and I got used to talking loud for people who were hard of hearing. And I swear I've never gotten over it. I started collecting fabric at thrift stores. Some clothing has real, yes. You, I belong to several sewing groups online, and it's amazing what people do with, you know, fabric that, or old clothes that they buy at thrift stores. In fact, what is really popular now is the memory bears. In fact, I had a pattern that I had never used, and memory bear patterns, some are kind of scarce right now, and I put it on eBay, and I could not believe how high the bid went on eBay. And I only paid $1.97 for it. And but they're in demand, and because if someone passes away, a lot of people are making memory bears with the fabric, and which is real sweet. And they'll make a bear for like several members of the family, so it's really nice. Yeah, and I found some really nice fabric at Savers. In fact, that's pretty much the reason I go into Savers, is more for sewing. Okay, Barbie, that's uh, one of the reasons, because a lot of the stuff at Savers is outrageous. At least in California, the prices. I would just rather go buy something new than, you know, I'm not going to pay $6 or $7 for a top or a blouse. I can go to Old Navy and buy something new. Oh, thank you, Pam. I really enjoy making those. And so, like, if I purchase a box of jewelry and there's, pieces that are maybe missing, or and I like the bling bling, the rhinestones and things like that. So I always put aside some pieces that I think I can use for my jewelry art. But I really do enjoy making those. I can just tune out everything in the world when I'm sitting there gluing or sewing, either one of them. Oh, thank you, Hedwin. Like I said, I love making them. So far I have made one, two, I've made 5 hearts and 3 crosses. Hi, Patsy. Good to see you. Thank you. Yeah, it's so relaxing. I don't know. I can sit and glue jewelry pieces. And you know what I found um, is the Gorilla Glue works the best. When I first started doing these hearts, I didn't use it, but it is so strong. I think for a second there I froze. Not sure. The jewelry hearts depends how long if I work every day on it, I probably could make one in about 5 days. If I just work, off and on, a couple, 2 or 3 weeks, just depends how much time. But what usually happens, um, I'm so addicted to doing it. Instead of going to bed, I'll sit and glue the jewelry. So, so it usually takes me just maybe 5 days. Now the hearts, the crosses don't take me quite as long because it doesn't require as much jewelry. So, Patsy, did you sign up yet for the giveaway? I'm tomorrow evening's the deadline because I want to do the drawing Saturday morning. Yeah, Anita, I remember, weren't you? Yeah, you were making Christmas trees too, weren't you, with your jewelry? They were beautiful. You spoil the local thrift shop. Oh gosh, 25 cents each. Can't buy anything here in California at Goodwill or Savers for 25 cents. Oh, Edwin, go sign up. It says 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And just you just write anything you want. Yes, your trees are so beautiful, and they take a lot of jewelry, but it's fun what you can create. I thought about doing a Christmas tree. If anyone, I do have it on the video too. I years ago made the jewel heart. I mean heart Christmas trees. They're lighted and they're like on a huge frame. And I made about 6 of those. And I kept my first one and my last one. And for Christmas, I always put it on the wall behind me, where that chest of drawers is in that picture. I usually put it there. And when I started making those, a friend of mine in Oregon taught me. And Oregon they had the most wonderful garage sales and yard sales. So I could go and maybe buy a huge box of, broken jewelry, because it does take a lot for those, because the Christmas trees are big. And then when I moved to Nevada, I was kind of disappointed. They didn't have yard sales and garage sales like Oregon. I said, I guess people spent their time in the casinos instead of yard sailing like in Oregon we did on Fridays and Saturdays. You tore out this page in newspaper, and then there was a whole list. You could just drive to each of them. I have a bunch of jerseys on my channel. Yes, you need to go and watch. Mike he does a great presentation of his jewelry. He doesn't talk in his videos, but his presentation, his jewelry is beautiful. I think yours light up. Yeah, my Christmas trees, yeah, they're lighted. Yeah. And to do them lighted, there's like a panel of wood in the back, and it has screws, or you can use nails. And then, because you have to have enough room for those lights to fit. And Mike has some really nice jewelry. That's wonderful, Patsy. They said he does a great job. I wish he would talk in his videos, but that's his choice. But his presentation's wonderful. Hi, Cece. I sent you a message that I knew you might be shopping or something. Yeah, Mike has a great channel, and I'm sure he would appreciate everybody going over and seeing his jewelry. Christmas tree picture with my dad. I keep it. Oh, wow, Robin, I'd love to see that. Oh, wow, that sounds beautiful. Oh, hi, Denise. Love you too. Denise is the sweetest lady. Thank you. Denise, the love in you, lady, just flows. You're just absolutely the sweetest. Hi, Todd. The Flippin' Hustler's here. Good to see you. I seem to miss your lives. I'm either working or doing something, but I have good intentions. It's good to see you here. And I know Todd sends messages to probably 100 people or more, and they're so refreshing to hear his nice messages. Yeah. All shipping done except grocery. Good. Yeah, I should have went to the grocery store, but I didn't feel like it. I hate going to the grocery store actually. Please visit my channel. Mike, I can make you give you a wrench and you can actually put the link in. Wait a minute, no, it's going too fast. Let's see, add moderator. Okay, now I made you a moderator so you can actually put your link in if you'd like. I do not mind if anyone wants to put their link in. Liberty, here's my granddaughter. Hi, Liberty. And my granddaughter has a new little bunny rabbit called Pebbles. And gotta go feed the cat and get ready for a good talk. Oh, it's so great to see you, Pam. And remember, everyone sign up for the contest. I'm really excited to do that Saturday morning. You have a safe one, Pam. So, Cece, did you buy anything interesting today? I have, Todd, I've had a good day. I did a video on my makeup bag that I made from the dumpster fabric from Kristen Holly. They're the Kristen Holly show. They do dumpster diving and a lot of other things. And they're quite characters. I love watching them. I'm helping my husband get his supper done. I just wanted to make sure it came in to give you some. Oh, thank you, Denise. I so appreciate that. And I appreciate you. Thank you. I am very happy I met you. Give your hubby a hug for me. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, I like the giveaways too, Robin. And I'm really excited. I feel very blessed to have actually passed 1,000. Very, very blessed. And so I'm looking forward to see who's going to win one of my jeweled hearts. Hey, Todd, you need to go in there and sign up. Displays and bags, some padded envelopes and some bubble wrap. And bubble wrap gets kind of expensive sometimes. I'm very lucky. I get the padded envelopes from my son. He gives them to me. And then when, the ones from the post office, flat rate ones are free. But I use them, for heavier jewelry. Thank you. I appreciate it. For a while, I didn't think I'd ever get there. Yes, I have 1,050 right now, so I feel very blessed. When I purchase jewelry, the seller gets more free advertisement. Yes, and that's wonderful. And Chris and Holly have just, that's how I reached 1,000. A lot of their people came over and visited my channel. I made it. um, and like they have 45,000 subscribers. So I'm just a little peon compared to them. But I'm hoping they find some more fabric in the dumpster because it's such a fun challenge. And I do wash it. I had somebody made some negative remark, but about washing my hands and everything. And what people don't realize that after a couple of days, it disappears. But I do wash my hands and I do wash the fabric. Yeah, Mike does a fantastic job. I just hope more people go over and see his beautiful jewelry. And when he buys from you, he does do unboxing or shows the jewelry. So that is wonderful. There's a lot of really talented people on YouTube. It is amazing. I love to watch the jewelry, the dumpster divers, the storage units. Excuse me. I don't know if any of you watch Wade Ventures from Oregon. I love watching him and his wife and his mom. Grandma Ventures is quite the character. But if you haven't watched them, go over and watch them. They're refreshing. I mean, they're just, and Wade has this funny little giggle, and his mom comes up with some cute little remarks. It's fun watching him. At the end of the day, if I'm tired, that's what I like to watch. I'll put it on my TV and sit and watch it. So they're a lot of fun. And since I lived in Oregon for, was it 7 or 8 years, I don't know, it's fun. Yeah, Wade seems like a great guy, Todd. And see, I lived in Grants Pass, Oregon for about 8 years. And I don't know, I started watching this show and I love watching Grandma Ventures. She is such a kick. But they just seem like good, down-to-earth people. And the storage unit that I think is 3 storage units from this one family. And it's amazing the new stuff and that they have. I thought so, Todd, because I went back and looked at some of the videos because I just found them probably about 3 or 4 months ago. I have to go and watch more of his videos, but I love watching them. And if you join, like I just joined the 99-cent one, you can watch extra videos, and then there's the higher priced one that offers you more benefits. But I just love watching the videos. So like I said, they seem like great people. Yes, she is. She has me in stitches. And it's fascinating to see. That storage unit has had thousands of brand new stamps. So crafters, it's just, fantastic, really. And have you watched at some of the prices that some on his auction? They're really going high. I'm really happy for them. Hi, Elijah. Good to see you. Hi, Texas. It's so nice to see everyone here today. I'm actually thrilled. And if you haven't signed up for my giveaway, please go and do it. Tomorrow night's deadline because I want to do the drawing on Saturday morning because I'm using the random comment picker. So you just don't, say anything you want to say. I love to craft and paint. I love crafting. I don't do much painting. I did make some Easter eggs last year, and I did paint them. You take the yolk out and everything, and actually cut them like in half, which is pretty delicate. And then I painted them. It was fun, but I don't do much painting. Maybe someday. I just have too many projects started. And right now, I'm having fun with the dumpster fabric. And I'm hoping Chris and Holly find some more. I know in the past they have, and then they put it on eBay. And that's where I bought this. Oh, that is fantastic. Years and years ago, Texas, I stained some chest of drawers. And actually, my mother-in-law taught me how. But I don't do anything like that now because I live in a very small apartment. And there's no room to do those kind of projects. Thank you, Robin. I love making pillows. I actually have, I think, two sets of pillows on eBay. I wish I had more room because I would make pillows by the hundreds. I love making them, and I quilt them all, and that's what I love to do. And I will put those two pillows on my sofa real soon. I kind of wanted to make a couple larger pillows to put one on each side. But it's amazing what just scraps of fabric that you can make. And it goes to show you that we should stop and think about what we throw out, and just ends up in the landfill. And maybe somebody could use, some of the items. So it was really, and this fabric that I bought from Chris and Holly did not smell. In fact, I watched the video when they found it, and it really wasn't in the bottom dirty part of the dumpster. It was amongst paper too, but I did wash it. But I'm real thrilled with how everything turned out. And see, I made the pillows, one placemat, and then the makeup bag now. And I think I have enough fabric to make 2 more projects. Yeah, I just have a love seat. I don't have enough room in my apartment for a full-size sofa. I wish I did because I would have it full of pillows. Yeah, this has really made me more aware of, I'll have to admit I have never saved like scraps, and I sew a lot, and now I will. And I'm thinking, wow, we shouldn't be wasting things because look what you can make. Just like those pillows were basically made just from strips that I sew together and then cut different shapes. And the only thing on those pillows that I used of my own fabric was the batting and then the back of the pillow. But the front was all dumpster fabric. So, we should, I think I'm more conscientious now when I sew not to just, throw everything away, the little scraps. And I can't think of her last name now, but any of you ever watched Darlene? And she's been on YouTube a long time, has a lot of followers, and she makes quilt tops. She doesn't like to put quilts together, but she makes quilt tops. And she uses she doesn't throw anything away. And it's amazing, how and I used to think, why does she save all those little pieces? And now I know why. So I will not be throwing away all the little pieces anymore. So this is a good challenge for me. Well, everyone, I have been rambling for, I think, an hour. And I think I'll let everyone go. And I appreciate everyone attending and talking to me. And like I said, if you haven't signed up for my contest, please do. And then I will do the drawing Saturday morning. So, and then Saturday at 2 p.m. I'm going to do a live auction, a jewelry auction. So, and if anyone makes jewelry, I am going to be having like these are toggles, a lot of jewelry findings for sale along with the jewelry. So anyway, I thought somebody might like that. Anyway, have a great day and God bless everyone. Keep safe and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.